welcome to the Good, the Bad, and the Tarot. This is going to be your March love forecast for 2017. I'm so happy to have you here, and thanks for stopping by. For your reading today, I am going to be using the Steampunk Tarot by Barbara Moore and Allie Fell. I will also be reading the runes in conjunction with your cards. These are fluorite runes. And then at the end of your reading, I will be pulling a message from the Rumi Oracle. Now, some of you will have already heard my astrological spiel, but there's some stuff going on astrologically. Feel free to fast forward to the reading, but just wanted to go over a few things. We are in Pisces season. The sun has entered Pisces on February the 18th, and there's going to be a solar eclipse on the new moon on February 26th in 8 degrees Pisces. Also, Mercury enters Pisces on February the 25th, Mercury, the planet of communication. And then in terms of what's going on in March, there's a few things here. On March 2nd, Jupiter opposes Uranus. And on March 4th, Venus is going retrograde. That's probably one of the more significant things you'll want to highlight. And then on March 9th, Mars enters Earth sign Taurus. On March 12th, we have a full moon in Virgo at 22 degrees Virgo. And on March 27th, we have the new moon in Aries, and we're going into Aries, the solar return. So we also are in eclipse season here, so we're dealing with a lot of upsurgence, change, transitions for all of us. We're letting go of things. This includes not just physical things like jobs or relationships potentially, but also belief systems. We're really clearing the way for this new season because in the Northern Hemisphere we're starting to go into spring, and those equinoxes will happen, and then in the Southern Hemisphere they're starting to go into fall after the summer is over down there. I'm thinking of Australia for some reason. I know that they're in the middle of summer. That down there is probably really hot. But here in the Northern Hemisphere we are in the middle of spring. It's probably rainy and still cold in some places, but wherever you are, I hope you're well, and I look forward to reading your cards. So let's get started with your love forecast. Sorry about the lighting conditions. It's a little bit later today that I'm getting started, and that's just the way that it is. I have my laptop here kind of illuminating the table, so I hope that you can see the cards, and just comment below if you had a hard time seeing them. I really do apologize for that. Anyway, so Spirit, what are the love messages and energies you have for the sign of Taurus for the month of March 2017? This is their love forecast for all my Taurus suns, moons, and risings out there, and those on the cusp. Beautiful Taurus. Taurus suns, Taurus moons, and Taurus risings. What does Taurus need to know regarding their love lives for the month of March 2017? Okay. Calling on the energy of all my Tauruses out there. What do they need to know regarding their love lives? I'm going to be doing the Celtic cross spread today. But because of space, I'm laying out the cards like this. So, alright, and now at the bottom of the deck we do have Death in reverse. There's that change I was talking about. Alright, oops. Okay. We also are casting the runes today. These are fluorite runes. I've had these for some time. Okay, you've got 2 runes that are face up, and then there are 3 that are face down. I don't read the runes that are face down. Those are the unknowns. I'm not meant to know those messages just yet. Okay. Let us begin looking at your cards. Okay, Okay, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, crossed by the Queen of Wands. Very nice. What comes below you? We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That's been coming up for a lot of people. The moon is in Capricorn right now, so that could be, but you also are an earth sign, so this could be your energy. Recent past, Page of Cups in reverse. What you know to be true, what you're thinking and feeling. In your crowning position, we have the Empress in reverse. In the near future, you have the Hanged Man in reverse. How you see yourself, you have the Devil in reverse. In your environment, this is also how your significant other or the person that you think about the most may be viewing you or dealing with you. They have the Seven of Cups. Okay, your hopes and fears are the Queen of Pentacles. And your outcome for the month of March is the Four of Cups in reverse. All right. Well, it's possible that some of you are getting married. I have the Four of Wands here. And this is also, Death in reverse speaks to a little bit of running away from something. Okay? Think of Death in reverse as evading a change. Sorry about that. Someone in the other room there. Evading a major change. So, avoiding change, dodging it. Now, death in reverse may also signify a literal physical death. Okay, so like someone's funeral or someone dying. But I have to look at the other cards to really understand if that is the case here. And I'm currently not seeing that. So don't get worried about it or anything like that yet. So in your present situation, in your significator, you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, this talks about ongoing delays, setbacks, and confusion, possibly some bad luck here. Now, whatever it is, it's saying it's out of your hands. And what you don't want to do is, this can really have to do with a Venus in retrograde situation. I don't advise anyone to get married during a Venus in retrograde situation. So if some of you are already planning on getting married, it may mean that there are some revisions that will need to be made to your marriage contract or to your marriage itself. Now, this is also, what I'm seeing here is there's a situation that's unfolding, like I said, that's out of your hands, but maybe there's a consistent feeling of confusion for you right now, like things are just not going right or as planned. And it's affecting you, but it's also out of your hands, so you just feel like at the mercy of the fates here. What's crossing you is the energy of the Queen of Wands. Now, this could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius female, and it is a female because we have Manu's here. And she is actually coming up reversed. So this could be a Sagittarius female or someone that has a Leo moon or rising. Now, what I'm thinking is that this person is someone who is helping or hindering your situation. It seems to me that this could be someone who is a little bit dramatic, moody, catty, or gossipy. This could be, like I said, a fire sign that you are aware of. I'm getting a female here. And you also have another rune coming up. It's Lagos Healing. Okay, this could be a situation where I just heard like a health matter that's ongoing, that or something that's a little bit confusing in terms of your healing, your progress. We'll get to the bottom of this. It's just saying healing here is coming up next to the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. At the foundation, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who's really slow moving. They've like almost stopped moving forward. They're bogged down with a lot of paperwork. They could be like an obsessive compulsive disorder type of thing. But the Knight of Pentacles is barely moving at all. Very much stuck. This is someone who's also very stubborn, or is just like lurking in the background here. Now, since you are an earth sign, this could be you, and you could just be feeling very heavy energetically this month, and you may still be recovering from something, because we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse with Lagos healing. I do feel like you may have a friend here helping you out as well. If this person is not an enemy, then they're a friend. The reason I say that is because when I turn this card upright, she is reversed, which can indicate someone other than a Leo, like an Aries or a Sag female. But yeah, in your recent past, you have the Page of Cups reversed, which is like an immature person. Could be a relationship that has a lot of immaturity in it, like someone who is just acting like a child. It could literally be that there's a child involved. And this is in your recent past, so you could have just received, it could be a disappointing relationship, and you're like, okay, this is just, I'm still confused about something, and there's just ongoing situation here. And you don't want to push your luck when you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You really don't. You want to kind of not try anything new, not try doing the same thing over again. Try a different strategy, is what it's saying. In your thoughts and feelings, you have the Empress in reverse. Okay. The Empress in reverse is someone who's, I'm getting illness here. Someone may not be feeling well. This can also be pregnancy issues or fertility issues. Also, the Empress in reverse is someone who's very feeling not open to love, feeling a bit smothered or burned out in the love department, and basically, feels like they don't feel very sexy. That's the feeling that I'm getting, like, honestly, Taurus, is that you may not be feeling, and actually this is your card, the Empress here. So, it can also represent jealousy, possessiveness. Oops, light went out there. Okay, you get the gist. Moving into the near future, you have the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so this is the sign of Pisces, by the way. I'm seeing this more in the middle of the month, where you feel like your hands are tied regarding a situation, and all you can do is just think about it. So it's kind of like an overthinking type of thing. This can manifest as like a really bad migraine. I sometimes see the light illuminating inside of someone who's like having a really bad migraine, or that might not be an important enough thing to mention, but honestly, it's just saying that you are in a situation here where you've thought about this thing every which way, and you just can't get over it. You're just like, it's like you're mesmerized by whatever this is that you're thinking about. Okay, the Devil in reverse is how you see yourself, and this is like hitting rock bottom here. It's also saying that there's like you're breaking an attachment to something, like you're quitting smoking, for example, or you're quitting a bad relationship or a physical or an obsessive, like this is more of an obsessive card, so it could be that you are trying to stop obsessing about something that you know is not good for you. The Devil also in reverse represents a broken agreement here. So for some of you Tauruses, you're thinking a lot about breaking off a very bad relationship or getting out of a very toxic environment here. Okay. It's very good to see the Devil in reverse because he go bye-bye. That means the Devil goes away. He's not there do you any harm anymore. So this is saying no to negative energies, behaviors, thought patterns. Okay. I just get the sense that there's something that is like really ongoing for you and you just can't stop thinking about it. It's like you're like stuck here. I wouldn't say it's like a feeling of being trapped, but it almost is like a cycle that continues to happen and you're like, what the hell is going on? Okay, I see that you're saying no to that and you want to get out of it. In your environment, you have the Seven of Cups, which is fantasies, illusions, daydreams, and options. So this is also how your significant other may be viewing you or dealing with you. Okay. If they're viewing you or dealing with you like the Seven of Cups, then they don't have a very clear idea of what they want. In fact, you may just be one of many options, or they may just feel a little bit like their head is in the clouds when they're with you. Because it's kind of a smoke and mirrors card. There's a lot of illusion here. And how you're seeing yourself is you're breaking off that illusion. You're saying no to it. And they're out here kind of, it's like they're kind of in la la land. Now, this could be a situation where there's someone who is fantasizing about you or is daydreaming about you, and you have already been there. You've like over analyzed the situation and now you're like, I'm done. But they're still thinking about you. They're still daydreaming and they like to go into this fantasy mode. And you're like, I can't go there with you anymore. It's toxic. Now, your hopes and fears are the Queen of Pentacles, and I think that this may be a hope for you to be like the Queen of Pentacles. Either that or it's another earth sign, but she is someone who is quite gorgeous and she's good around the home. She's an excellent, like for example, she could be an interior designer, or she could be someone who is very well-dressed, put together, focused on their business though, not so much on love. They're like, she's very good with money and very good with finances. Also someone who's very nurturing, quite possibly someone who is a mother or a good mother. Okay, your outcome is the Four of Cups in reverse. So something is getting very stale here, and I feel very much that you are not happy about something. You're getting very restless and antsy, waiting for someone to give you something that you want, but whatever's been presented has not been good enough for you, and you are like, no, this is an emotional withdrawal. And it's pretty serious when it's reversed. Like, it's saying that you're looking for a sign, any sign. I'm going to put down a few more cards here. Because we have the Death in reverse, and something here is trying to end or to change in your life, but you're preventing it from happening. Three of Cups in reverse. This could very much be a situation where, so this to me means loneliness and friendships, or a feeling of loneliness, betrayal by a friend or a third party. It could be a celebration, an unhappy celebration, like a party, group of friends that are kind of gossiping behind your back. Chariot in reverse. That means like feeling stuck. Okay. So this could be involving a long-term relationship for some of you. It could also be that regarding an inheritance, or like for example, someone passed away and you have family members fighting over an estate situation. But I feel like there's really issues with moving forward here, and I'd like to just get moving into the oracle message because that usually does help to clear things up. So I am going to ask for special guidance for my Tauruses that may be watching and resonating with this reading. Please help guide my Tauruses on their highest path in love and in life. What do they need to know? This is for all my Taurus Suns, Moons, and Risings out there and those on the cusp. We'd like more information regarding the situation, and please help guide them moving forward. I'm going to put another blessing, ask for another blessing here. Okay. The Lover and the Beloved. This card came up for another sign. Came up for Pisces. Yeah, it came up for Pisces. I think that it came up for one other sign as well. Some of you may be dealing with a Pisces. Okay, let me go ahead and read this message, and it's card 35. And again, these messages are extended messages. They're long. So if you don't want to listen to the whole thing, I understand, but at least maybe listen to the beginning. When you move beyond consciousness, you caress the beloved. When you move into the unknown, beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. Rumi. It is not enough to love me. I want you to allow me to love you. It is not enough to desire me, to want to be closer to me. I want to reach out to you and grab a hold of you, drawing you into me and never letting you be apart from me again. There is so much more for us to experience, you and me, than simply gazing, even with love, at each other from a distance. Let me take you into my arms. Let me hold you until we cease to know or care where you and I once were you and I, for instead we will be one. Will you allow it? Will you allow me? Will you allow us to be? Oh, sweet beloved, the divine, the great beloved has a passionate desire for you, to love you, to touch you, to make the divine presence known to you, so that you will cease to fear the darkness, take delight in all of life, and become mesmerized by the beauty of love in its endless emanations. But how we resist love at first? Oh yes, we have been burned before, have we not? Abandoned, betrayed, so painfully disappointed, cast aside, and have suffered at the hands of some unworthy lover. Can this great divine love affair be tarred with the same brush, with the same bitter expectations that keep the heart closed? You are too beautiful to be hidden away behind a bitter and gated heart. That is unworthy of you. So then, can you allow the great beloved to reach for you, to receive that sacred touch every day, to be spoken to with words of love, to receive? You who give of yourself, can you recognize the beloved wishes to give to you too? These need not be mutually exclusive happenings. Come now. Deep down, you know the genius of the divine is such that in being received, much is given. You shall not be selfish in letting yourself be seen and loved. Allow it. Rejoice in it. Take delight in allowing yourself to receive life, and let the world soak up the ardent glow of your sensual surrender into the great beloved's embrace. This oracle brings you a message. Something has to change in your physical world. You are in need of more sustenance, more love, more connection, and more nourishment that touches your body and soul and brings them into deeper oneness with each other, with life, with love. Dare you open up and allow that love in? The great beloved has desired that this be so. So will you heed that holy desire? Will you allow love in? Say yes. If you find this difficult, now is the time to gently, carefully tend to the walls you once placed between yourself and life. Walls of tentativeness, excessive caution, fear of abandonment and betrayal, doubt of your own lovableness, and doubts based on past pain without substance. You are so much greater than these crumbling walls. They are the stuff that is designed for demolition, not devotion and honoring. Can you begin to unpack the bricks you mistakenly believed were essential to your safety and well-being? You are too vast to see for that small puddle of thought now. The oceanic world of love is your true home, and the sun is beating down upon you. It is too hot to gaze at the ocean longingly from afar, or even stand by its edge. Strip off your layers, run to the ocean, and dive in. This oracle brings you special guidance. An offer or opportunity is on its way to you, or has recently been presented. It may be an idea you have been nurturing, or one presented to you by another person. Sit with it. Do you feel exhilaration? Do you feel energy at the thought of saying yes? Then say yes. Allow yourself to receive. There is divine encouragement in taking risks that feel wild and alive to your heart. Sacred honoring ritual. Place your hands in prayer and say, "May the almighty divine love and my most beloved brother Rumi bless me with the ability to truly receive in all ways divine abundance and prosperity being delivered to me now by the grace and mercy of the heavens. May I clear and heal any resistance to receiving life truly, that I may attain my divine destiny and know and receive love truly in all its majesty. So be it." You can rest for as long as feels good. Then you have finished your honoring ritual. Well, Taurus, I think that there's a key message there about something in your physical world needing to change. And until that happens, and then you allow yourself to receive that change, that transformation, that offer of love from someone that is worthy of you, then I think is where I'm seeing that you're a little bit stuck and trying to move through that. And it may be because of a past hurt or of someone that disappointed you in your past, but it's saying that this is a different situation, and what you can do is allow yourself to say yes, allow yourself to receive this time around, and it will be magnificent. But holding back or resisting an offer at this point, or maybe thinking about it too much, whereas you're in your head too much and not in your heart, that could also be something that is placing a block for you in your love life. So just some things to keep in mind. It's not necessarily true for all of you. Of course, all of you are so unique and different, and your astrological charts are complex and different. So do take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And I kindly wish all of you a very wonderful month of March. May you all find love in your heart, in your life, and I send you many blessings to all of you. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love reading for you guys. Take care. Love and light.